Good morning, students. So today, physics concept. We are studying the lesson heat. In the heat concept, in the previous class, we are learning about the specific heat. So, what is the specific heat? How you are finding the your heat energy based on the specific heat. So, yesterday we are observing that one relation. What the relation? The specific heat S is proportional to 1 by delta. So this is based on the formula S is equal to Q by M delta T. On the formula we are taking S is proportional to 1 by delta. S means specific heat, delta means changing temperature. So yesterday we are observing that the specific heat is a more, the changing temperature is a very slow, means low. The specific heat is a less, the changing temperature means increasing temperature is a very fast, means more. So that is observing in the previous class. So the relation we are taken from S is equal to what the formula Q by M delta T. From this formula, we are taken that S is proportional to delta 1 by delta. That means S is inversely proportional to delta. So we are this relation we are observing based on one activity. So in this activity, we are observing that the specific heat is depends upon the nature of the substance. So the raising temperature of the substances are vary with the nature of the substance. Means all the substances are not heated in the same manner. For example, water, oil, iron and gold. These are the different substances. So these substances are not they are raising the temperature commonly in the same manner. Because of the changing temperature, it depends upon the specific heat. The specific heat depends upon the nature of the substance. So we are doing one activity for the verification of the specific heat of substance. Heating capacity depends upon the nature of the substance. The specific heat is a vary for the different substances have different values like that you are studying. So for the studying of this relation, we are doing one activity. In that activity, what you are doing, we are taken one jar. This is the jar. So in this jar, we should take some water. Take some water. The water is at 80 degrees centigrade water should take. And take two identical test tubes. Same material and same mass of things. We should take two identical test tubes. So these are clamped with the stacks. Clamped with stacks. Right. So after that, we take two thermometers. The two thermometers are placed in the test tubes. So clear? So what is the arrangement. What is our aim? Our aim is the specific heat is depends upon the nature of the substance. Our aim is for proving that the specific heat of the specific heat is depends on the nature of the substance. That is another one. The rate of raising temperature depends upon the substance specific heat. That means we are observing that when all the substances have no equal specific heats. That is the first point. Next one, all the substances have no same raising temperature when you are given the heat energy. So that the two conditions we are proved in this activity. So after that we should take same quantity of coconut oil and same quantity of the water. So in test tube A, it is a test tube B. The test tube A filled with oil. So this is filled with oil. This is filled with oil, and it is also filled with another substance, that is the water. So it is filled with water, same quantity. So it is filled with oil. So this is hot water at 80 degrees Celsius. So this is the arrangement. What we are doing first, we should take one beaker. The beaker filled with hot water at 80 degrees centigrade, and take two identical test tubes. The two identical test tubes are arranged with retort stands, and take two different thermometers of test tube A and test tube B. The test tube A filled with oil, and the same quantity of oil water is also filled with the test tube B. Means at A and at B the quantities are equal but substances are different. We both have the same quantity, either both are the 50 grams or either both are the 100 grams. So now we are observing now. Here this is a coconut oil, this is a water. The both are placed in hot water. The hot water means it is at 80 degrees centigrade. So that's why according to the concept of heat, the heat is always transferred from the hot body to cold body. Here hot body is hot water, and beaker is working as a hot body. So the oil and the water at a test tube A and B, the both are is act as a cold bodies. Then what happened? Here the hot body means hot water is lose the heat energy. At the same time, here oil and water both are the gain the heat energies. So here one thing you are observing. For every 3 minutes, we should find the temperature of the oil and the water. So here oil, here water. So temperature, we should find the temperature for every 3 minutes. 3 minutes, after 6 minutes, after 9 minutes, after 12 minutes, after 15 minutes. So what you are doing? So you should find the temperature of the oil and water you are observing every 3 minutes. Then what you are observing here in this activity? The temperature of the oil and water, both are same temperature initially. That is the room temperature. So both have the same temperature initially. Initially temperatures are same, but after 3 seconds you are observing. What you are observing? The temperature of oil gradually increases. Means it is taken as a T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. At the same, should find temperature of water T1 dash, T2 dash, T3 dash, T4 dash, T5 dash. So what you are observing in that 5 cases, when you are observing here, but the oil and water both have the initial temperatures are same. After 3 minutes you are observing, what you are observing? T1 is a greater than T1 dash. And again after 6 minutes, T2 is a greater than T2 dash. After that, T3 is a greater than T3 dash. After 12 minutes, T4 is a greater than T4 dash. After 15 minutes, T5 is a greater than T5 dash. So what you are observing in the 5 cases, the temperature of oil raises very fast. The temperature of water, the temperature of water also raises. But compared with oil, the temperature of water raises very slow manner. So that's why T1 is greater than T1 dash, T2 is greater than T2 dash, T3 is greater than T3 dash, T4 is greater than T4 dash, T5 is greater than T5 dash. So what you are observing in this activity? So the oil is in liquid state, the water is also in liquid state. The both are placed in the same container, means you are giving the same heat energy to the two substances, but the raising temperatures are not same. The temperature of oil is increases very fast, the temperature of water is very slow. Are understood? So that's why from this activity, what you are observing, raising of rate of temperature is depends on nature of the substance. Are understood? What is the conclusion for this activity? The rising rate of temperature, the changing temperature of the substance, it's not for all the substances are not same. So but here what is the common? Both substances have given the same heat energy, but the receiving capacity of heat energy is not same for the oil, coconut oil and water. Both are not raising temperature equal manner. They are not same, because of the oil is heated very fastly. Means the temperature is increased very fast, but water is a temperature ranges very slow. What is the reason? Because of this is the reason. What is the reason? The specific heat is inversely proportional to changing temperature. So what you are observing here, the changing temperature is very fast. The changing temperature is very fast, means delta T is more. So which proportionality here? Inversely proportionality. For which substances the changing temperature is very fast, means changing temperature is very high, means which body is quickly heated. I am telling the 3 conditions. So which substances have temperature increases very fastly. The temperature for another one, for this some bodies are gaining the heat energy very fastly. So these are the substances have delta T is a more value. What is the condition? If the delta T is a more, then which proportional inversely? Delta T is a more means S is a lower. So that's why the oil has S means specific heat is a lower. The specific heat is a lower means what happened? The temperature changing is a more. So that's why we are observing here. T1 is equal to greater than T1 dash. T2 is greater than T2 dash. T3 is greater than T3 dash. T4 is greater than T4 dash. T5 is greater than T5 dash. Like that. So are you clear? So that the specific heat is a lower for that oil. So that's why the changing temperature will be increases very fast. But what you are observing in the case of water? What you are observing in the case of the water? The water temperatures rages slow. The temperature of water rages slow compared with oil. So that's why from this equation delta T is a low. What the meaning? Delta T is a low means specific heat is a more. So that's why for that water S value is a more value. Are you clear? So sometimes this is asking for 4 mark question in SSC public examination. This is the 4 mark question. What is the question? Explain the specific heat of the substance is depend upon the nature of the substance. The specific heat of the substance is depends upon the nature of the substance. And another one, prove that. Give a small activity. The rate of temperature depends upon the nature of the substance. They ask you 4 mark question. So that's why you are doing you are writing this question first AM. What the AM? You have the 2 different AMs are there. For questions are 2, but answer is the same. You have 2 different questions, but answer is the same. What are 2 different questions? Give activity. The specific heat of the substance depends upon the nature of the substance. That is the first question. Answer this one. But this question is asking another method. What is the alternative? Prove that the rate of temperature depends upon the nature of the substance. The rate of temperature depends upon the nature of the substance. Prove with the activity. So the 2 questions, but the answer is same. What you are doing with the activity? First point is to take one beaker with hot water of 80 degrees centigrade and take 2 identical test tubes A and B. They are arranged by using of the retort stands, and take 2 thermometers inside the test tubes and take 2 different substances of equal quantities. You should take 2 different substances as you wish. You should take any 2 different oils or water, whatever it may be, cold drink or water, whatever, anything. You should take anything. But 2 different substances. But what the condition? You should take equal quantities, same quantities. So here we are observing, take the 2 quantities of different test tubes. After that, one is filled with oil, one is the other one filled with water. Both test tubes are gain the heat from that beaker water of 80 degrees centigrade. So what you are doing next? For every 3 minutes, you should find that note the temperatures of the oil and the water for every 3 minutes. Means 3 minutes, 6 minutes, 9 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes. But what is the condition here? Initially, you are taking the oil and the water have same initial temperature. After 3 seconds, you are observing that T1 is the temperature of the oil, T1 dash is the temperature of the water. What is the difference between 2? The temperature of the oil is more than the temperature of the water. So like that you are observing that up to 5 cases, what you are understood. So the temperature of the oil ranges fast, the temperature of the water ranges slow. So that's why the change in temperature must be depends upon the nature of the substance. Are you clear? So this is the 4 mark question, activity based question. This is the 4 mark question. So here we are observing the 2 important conditions are there. Once I will explain the 2 important conditions. Here we should take 80 degrees. Means S is proportional to delta T formula. I am taken from S is equal to Q by M delta T. So Q and M are the constant here. Q means given heat energy means 80 degrees centigrade hot water gives a constant heat energy. So U is constant. And second one condition is M. M means mass of the substances are same. So that's why for doing this activity, you must follow the 2 different conditions. What are the conditions? first condition is your supplied heat energy is constant. Second one, taken quantities are the same. So this is the activity to do that the specific heat depends upon the nature of the substance. Second one, the rate of temperature depends upon the nature of the substance. So they are asking two different questions, two different ways. One is rate of temperature depends upon the nature of the substance, and second one, specific heat is depends on nature of the substance. So these are two questions, but answer is one same answer. They are asking this question in two different ways. One is by the activity prove that specific heat depends upon the nature of the substance. So another question, but same answer. What is that? The rate of temperature depends upon the nature of the substance. The both questions have the same answer. So this is the activity. But here, what is the condition? What is the condition here? So in this activity, you must follow two different conditions. One is given heat energy Q is equal to constant. Means given, that's why you are filled with 80 degrees centigrade hot water only. Second condition is mass is equal to constant. Mass means you should take oil and water, both have the same quantity. For example, it is 50 grams, it is also 50 grams. So it is taken test tubes water only, not in beaker water. In test tube A, in test tube B, you should take water or oil, both are in same quantity. So this is the concept of the specific heat must be depends upon the nature of the substance. Clear? So after that, the next concept is how you are finding the specific heat, how you are finding the mixing temperature. Two concepts are related to the same formula that is discussed now. So the next concept is method of mixer. Next concept is method of mixer. So what is the method of mixer? Discuss now. Method of mixer. Method of mixer. So what is the concept of method of mixer? In generally, we are observing a small activity based on that one, we are defining method of mixer. So in generally, I am taken here one container. Clear? The container filled with hot water. Container filled with hot water.
Still 23 minutes.
23 minutes. 23 minutes I am 7 minutes.
There 40 minutes.
40 minutes. 40 minutes.
Still time is 9:20.
So now here I am taken in container, one container I am taking hot water. So here I am pour the cold water here. This is the cold water. So this is the hot water. This is the cold water. The two waters are mixing in one container. What you are observing here? According to the nature of the heat. What is the nature of the heat? From the definition, what you are understood about heat? Heat is the form of energy. Okay. The heat is always transferred from hot body to cold body. So that's why here the hot body is a more heat energy compared with cold body. So that's why the hot body is supplied to heat energy to cold body. Are you clear now? So from this activity you are defining a mixer. Mixer means two different bodies. One is a hot body, another is a cold body. Both are mixing now. So it is after the transfer of the heat energy, this is a body mixer. Are you clear? So now here what you are observing? The hot body is lose the heat energy, the cold body is gain the heat energy. Are you clear now? Hot body is given the heat energy. Hot body is lose the heat energy. Cold body is gain the heat energy. But here, how much quantity? How much quantity heat is lost by the hot body? How much quantity is gain? So here, how much quantity is lost by the hot body? That same amount of heat energy is gained by the cold. Are you clear? So that is the method of mixer. What is the method of mixer? When the hot body is mixing with the cold body, then what happened? Hot body is give the heat energy. Cold body is receive the heat energy. Like that, hot body is lost the heat energy. Cold body is the gain the heat energy. How much the hot body is? How much it is loosed? How much it is loosed? The same amount of water will be gained by the cold body, like that. So that's how you are defining method of mixer. Loss of heat energy of which body? Hot body is equal to what is that? Gain of heat energy of the which body? Cold body. Are you clear? What is the definition of the method of mixer? From this activity, what you are observing, that loss of heat energy of hot body. How much heat energy is lost by the hot body? That is equal to gain of heat energy of cold body. So that's why it is expressed in terms of one formula. What is that formula? Q. So loss heat energy is expressed with the Q. Q of who? Hot body is equal to what is that? Q of which body? Cold body. But both are the heat energies, but small difference is there. So this energy is losing heat energy. This one is gaining heat energy. But what is the formula for the heat energy? In the previous class, we should derive that one formula for the heat energy. Q is proportional to the mass of the substance. Q is proportional to the changing temperature. From that you are right, one formula is there. What is the formula? What is the formula? Q is equal to what is the formula? Ms delta T. So that's why you are right. Ms delta T of which body? Hot body is equal to Ms delta T of which body? Cold body. Are you clear now? So that's why this is Ms delta T of hot body is equal to Ms delta T of cold body. So here what you are observing? M means mass. Mass of which body? Hot body. Very good. Yes. Specific heat of hot body. What is the delta T? Changing temperature. Remembering all of you. Here hot body is lose the heat energy. When the energy is lost, what happened? The temperature will be decreases. Means delta T value is a changing temperature. The value will be decreases of the hot body. For here, M is the mass of the cold body. S is the specific heat of the cold body. Delta T is the changing temperature. What you are observing here? Here changing temperature must be in a which one? Cold body. The cold body is a gain that heat energy. Gain that heat energy means temperature will be increases. In generally, when you are using any problematic method, so here delta T you got a negative value. Here delta T is a positive value. Why? Because here delta T the change in temperature will be decreases here. Temperature will be increases here. But the temperature is scalar quantity. That's why we are not taking the consideration of the negative values. Clear? So this is the method of mixer. From this one, we should find the temperature of the mixer. The temperature of the mixer means hot body is lose the heat energy. cold body is the gain that heat energy up to how much state, which state they are, both are both excite with the excite the heat energy means the previous class we were about thermal equilibrium. Thermal equilibrium means the hot body is lose the heat energy, the cold body is the gain the heat energy up to some situation, means they are in one, both have the same temperature. That is called in the, that is a equilibrium temperature. There is no heat transfer between the hot body and cold body. So now we should finding that thermal equilibrium temperature of that mixing temperature mixing method. Okay. So now for the finding of a temperature of mixer, what is that? Finding temperature of mixer. So we should find in the temperature of mixer. For the finding of the temperature of mixer, you must be take two different substances. One is hot body. So for the hot body, mass is m1, specific heat is s1, the temperature is t1. Are you clear? So this is for hot body. Take another body, cold body. Temperature mass is m2, specific heat is s2, temperature is t2. This is for cold body. So now we are finding that temperature of mixer. So then both are mixing now. So both are mixing. What happened? This one hot body is lose the heat energy, cold body is gain the heat energy. Their heat is transferred from hot body to cold body in some time. After that, the hot body and cold body both have same temperature. That state is called equilibrium. This is also called temperature of the mixer. I am considered as a T. Are you clear now? Remember, guys, most important here, and some small confusions there. Don't worry about it. What is the remembering all of you? So simple logic. The temperature T1 means the temperature of the hot body. T2 means temperature of the cold body. T means temperature of the mixer means hot body and cold body. So here, which one is more? The temperature of hot body is more. The next highest value temperature of the mixture. What the lowest value? T2. Are they clear? So now, according to method of mixer, what the condition? Ms delta T is equal to hot body Ms delta T of cold body. I am right here. According to the method of mixer, Ms delta T for which body? Hot body is equal to Ms delta T of which body? Cold body. First I am writing values. For hot body, M means mass, how much? M1. Specific heat, S1. I want change in temperature. Remember all of you. Here, good listen here, this is the most important. Temperature changing means what happened? Hot body temperature is decreases. Decreases. From where to where? From T1 to T2. So that's why before that mixing temperature is T1. After the mixing temperature T, so that's the change in temperature means we are writing as a T1 minus T. Are you clear? So what is the temperature of the mixer? The temperature of the hot body minus temperature of the mixer. So here which value is more? T1 is more. So that's why you are observing in this condition T1 is greater than T, T is greater than T2. Remembering all of here. So then next cold body. What is the mass? M2, specific heat S2, delta T, change in temperature. Change in temperature means cold body is gained heat energy. Temperature will be increases. So that's why initial value is T2, final value is T. So that's why in two values, which one is more? According to this one, T1 is more compared to T2. So that's why we are right T minus T. This is most important for the writing the changing of the temperatures. Once again, I have explained how you are writing delta T values for the hot body and cold body. So, first before that mixing the temperature of hot body is how much? T1. After that mixing how much? T. Means the temperature is decreases for the hot body. So that's for the changing temperature what you are writing, highest value minus lowest value. What is the highest value? T1. What is the lowest value? T. T1 minus T. So this is the raging temperature of falling temperature of the hot body. In the case of the cold body initial temperature is T1. After the mixing of the hot water, the temperature is T. So the two temperatures T is more than the T2. So that's the T minus T2 are. So then you are substitute that M1 S1 T1 minus M1 S1 T is equal to M2 S2 T minus M2 S2 T. Are you clear? So after that you are simplified this one. You got that. So here the T terms taken that side, T2 terms taken this side. Then you got M2 M1 S1 T1. This term taken this side minus converted as a plus. Then M2 S2 T2. M2 S2 T2. So that is equal. So then this one taken that side. This is the minus value taken that side plus 1. So M1 S1 T plus M2 S2 T. So do you want which value? Temperature of the mixer. Temperature of the mixer is indicated with the T. So that's why here T is a common. Then you got M1 S1 plus M2 S2. The remaining value M1 S1 T1 plus M2 S2 T2. So do you want T value? So that's this value taken that side is a multiplication method, taken that side division. So therefore you got the temperature of the mixer. T is equal to how much? M1 S1 T1 plus M2 S2 T2. By what is the remaining? So M1 S1 plus M2 S2. So this is the formula for temperature of the mixer. So what is the formula for the temperature of the mixer? M1 S1 T1 plus M2 S2 T2 by M1 S1 plus M2 S2. So what is the physical quantities will depend upon the T value. M1 means mass of the hot body. S1 means specific heat of the hot body. T1 means temperature of the hot body. What about M2 S2 T2? The two number is representation of the cold body. So that's why M2 means mass of the cold body. S2 means specific heat of the cold body. T2 means temperature of the cold body. What about T? Here T1 one representation of the hot bodies, two representation of the cold bodies. What about T? T means mixer. Mixer means when hot body, cold body both are mixing, then you got the temperature is how much? T. So that is called mixing temperature. This temperature have different names are there. One is resultant temperature, another one is mixing temperature, another one is thermal equilibrium temperature. So the temperature has three different names are there. One is the temperature of the mixer, another one is the thermal equilibrium temperature, another one is the final temperature. So that's why. So this is the temperature of the mixer formula. Most important for this formula. What is the formula? T is equal to M1 S1 T1 plus M2 S2 T2 by M1 S1 plus M2 S2. Like that. So remembering all of you, this is the most important formula. In the tomorrow class, in case hot body and cold body have a same masses, how it is a changing? For example, specific heats are changing. With formulas, how it is a changing? For example, mass and specific heats both are equal. Then how the changing of the temperature of the mixer? So that is discussed tomorrow class. Thank you for listening.